everybody. It's Paul Reid Smith. I'm here with Michael Reid. Michael Reid has been buying wood for PRS Guitars since the day we started, right, Mike?
Yeah, well, yeah. And then prior to that, when we met in 1980.
Yeah. So the very first wood that I ever got for Carlos Santana's guitars or any of the curly maple, other than the stuff I took off the dresser, all came from Michael. So Michael and I have known each other and been friends for decades and decades and decades. We're getting ready to release some reclaimed wood guitars. We're going to have an open order window for a couple of months, but you should talk, Michael, first about this wood that we're using for the tops. The guitars are ringing like crazy. So how old is this stuff? What is it called? Why are there nail holes in it? What's the deal with this stuff?
Well, the top wood is called Peroba Rosa, the fingerboard Brauna Preto, and they're both...
That's Portuguese. What's the English?
Well, there is no English common name for the fretboard.
Yeah.
So the botanical name is Melanoxylon Brauna. It's not really related to any other woods that we use.
We call this Brauna?
Brauna,
okay.
Yeah.
And what's this stuff in English?
Peroba Rosa. So Rosa or Rosa in Portuguese means pink, refers to the color. So
how old's the wood?
Probably anywhere between 75 and 150 years old. It just depends on the the boards.
What, did they make houses out of it?
It was originally used, I don't think it's really used anymore, only in reclaimed form, but it was originally cut and used to side houses and like rural farm buildings, primarily in the states of Paraná and Santa Catarina, so it's a little bit more in the south of Brazil, but it comes from the Atlantic forest, not the Amazon.
Well, I know that everybody here has been very excited about this stuff because it rings so nice. It's got a beautiful tone, and all the guitars look different. They all have like a signature because it's reclaimed wood where it's got cracks in it from the aging and the weather and nails and this, that, and the other. But we've always experimented with wood. I mean, we started with curly cedar and redwood and
30 years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. Snake wood. There's been piles of different woods that we've experimented with. So that's not new for us. But what is new for us is using this old reclaimed wood. I know that when the barn on my old farm was taken down, all that wood got sold as reclaimed wood. It's not uncommon at all. Is it uncommon in Brazil that the reclaimed stuff is
No,
sold?
I would say it's probably been more commonly used for a longer period of time than in this country. But the thing about the woods there is they're tropical hardwoods, so you get wood, for example, like the top wood here that has a lot of great variations in color. We don't have reclaimed wood typically with a lot of interesting color and figure. In this country it's kind of oak, pine, fir, chestnut. They're a little drab looking, but and then also to get reclaimed wood that's dark, similar to rosewood or ebony, is pretty interesting. And by the way, this wood, the Brauna, is used in Brazil by luthiers for fretboard. So there is some history to using Brauna in instrument making.
How come there are no nail holes in the fretboard wood? I don't see the cracks in the nail holes.
Well, these were cut by a good friend, a wood supplier, and they were cut from old beams. So the Brauna was typically used in these old houses as corner posts.
Right.
They could just stick it directly into the ground, and it wouldn't rot.
Right.
The sapwood, which was very narrow, the bugs would eat it and it would rot some. But the heartwood, which is dark, wouldn't rot. So that's where these were cut from. And they're very old. They're probably at least 150 years old.
Wow. And this guitar... The guitar sustaining is really nice. So we decided, Michael, to put a real thin satin nitro finish on these things, and mahogany necks and mahogany backs, and not stain them at all, just natural color of the wood.
Yeah, I think with reclaimed wood, satin is the best way to go.
Bye.